Hello, my friends. So a quick update before we get to the news. We've almost got our new space here completely up and running. We're just finishing the set, which is right there, and organizing our inventory and our PC build bench and all that, which is right there. So we should have some non-netlinked content up soon. We've just kind of been uploading netlinks recently. And I might make a update/office tour vlog type video as well, since NCIX Tech Tips has gone through some changes recently, as you might be able to tell. So let me know if you'd be into that. But sit tight, because we won't be filming with the warehouse in the background forever, but today we are. So let's get to the news. RX Vega finally launched earlier this week to lukewarm reception, and now the waters are getting even more tepid. A staff member from British retailer Overclockers UK claims that the price for Vega 64 cards at launch was an introductory price, only meant for early sales of the GPU. At some point, the price of Vega cards could go up by as much as 20%, which means that the conclusions from a lot of RX Vega reviews would be affected. We'll have to keep an eye on this, as Vega cards are out of stock pretty much everywhere at the moment, but if it's true, it seems kind of shady of AMD to do this. The pricing wasn't super competitive to begin with. On the plus side, while most Vega reviews focused on gaming performance, TechGauge decided to test its chops as a workstation and mining card. Turns out the Vega 64 does pretty well, beating out some of the comparable NVIDIA cards and AMD's WX Polaris cards in Luxmark, video encoding, and some mining benchmarks, although Vega's relatively high power consumption might put a damper on that last one. It's kind of crazy. Who would have thought a year ago that AMD would be getting praise for its CPUs and flack for its GPUs? I don't know who would have thought that. It's rhetorical. Body cameras have been showing up in more and more police departments, but now we're seeing more and more personal body cameras enter the consumer market. Recent examples being the Shonin Streamcam and the Frontrow wearable camera. The Streamcam is more of a security-focused device with IP67 waterproofing, instant cloud backup, a 1080p camera, and the ability to live stream to social media over Wi-Fi or optional LTE. It's already funded on Kickstarter, and you can get the Wi-Fi model for $169 US. Frontrow, on the other hand, takes the more fashion-friendly approach, as it's designed to hang on your chest like a necklace. It runs Android, has a touch display, shoots up to 2.7K video with image stabilization, and can record nearly 2 hours of video, or take photos every few seconds to automatically create a time-lapse. It's a bit strange that devices like these are popping up all over the place now, but when Google Glass came out, people got in actual fights because they were scared of being discreetly recorded. I guess we're in for a lot more World Star videos. Fingers crossed. There weren't very many big main stories to talk about today, so it's time for a slightly longer quick bits. Eve Valkyrie is no longer a VR exclusive, as CCP Games has just updated the game to be playable without a VR headset on both PS4 and PC, although you might be setting yourself up for failure only using a monitor. But you probably won't look as stupid either. Was it doing this? Well, you won't be doing that. The Bear 420 is the biggest all-in-one liquid cooler ever made, according to its maker, AlphaCool. So your chip won't be blazing it anytime soon, because it's called the 420, because it's a cooler. Google Home now supports voice calls, but if you want to try more experimental features, you can sign up for the Home Preview program, which, according to Google, is not a beta. It's just early access to new features so users can send feedback about bugs. So, a beta then. No! Okay. Apple's jealous of all this news about Netflix and Disney streaming services, so they're putting $1 billion down to make original programming for Apple Music. I'm assuming it's for Apple Music. That seems like a lot, but HBO spent $2 billion last year on the same thing, and Netflix may spend $6 billion this year. Nano engineers, which is a thing, at the University of California, San Diego have used microscopic machines called micromotors to deliver antibiotics to the stomach wall without being dissolved by stomach acid, because it uses the acid to fuel a reaction that propels the micromotors forward. So that's cool, I guess. Microsoft is developing a glider drone that can stay airborne potentially indefinitely by guiding itself towards thermal updrafts and riding them using little to no actual power to fly. They're calling it the Condor. They're not. I just made that up, but they should. And Dungeons & Dragons players can now use D&D Beyond, a companion website that does all the calculations normally undertaken with pen and paper. The next step is involving a 3D simulation of the game world, rather than actual figures on a tabletop. I wonder what that would be like, even. I don't know. Sources for all of today's news stories can be found in the NCIX forum post linked in the description. Why are there no fidget spinners made from carbon nanotubes for the maximum stress relief? I don't know, Vlado Rodak. I've been asking that question since all the way back when fidget spinners first show up a long time ago. I was just a boy. It seems like a no-brainer product. Thanks for the hashtag NCIXYodog. If the rest of you want to send tweet us hashtag NCIXYodog, you can do it on Twitter, because that's where tweets come from. Oh no! Today is the last day to enter the NX Fusion launch giveaway by going to @NXFusion on Instagram. In case you forgot, NX Fusion has a slick new website to show off its line of gaming apparel, like this shirt, the DNA tee, because gaming is in our DNA. Before video games were even invented, they existed without form in the genetic code of true gamers. Not many people know that, but they will if you wear this t-shirt. It's 100% jersey cotton and 200% awesome gamer swag, etc. So head to the link in the corner or the one in the description, enter the giveaway. You probably only have a few hours left at this point. Get over there, guys, come on! All right, that's it for Netling Daily, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Click over here for previous videos. Check us out on Twitter over here. But as always, like the video if you liked it, comment below for fans with benefits, and subscribe for more videos like this from NCIX. And now, to continue setting up the studio. Hopefully, tomorrow's Netlinked will be on the new set, but maybe not. But maybe. I guess we'll never know. I don't know. Ah!